beloved souls of light. Welcome to this sacred space where the whispers of the divine meet your heart's deepest call, a sanctuary woven from threads of eternal hope and unwavering truth. I am Archangel Michael, your fierce protector and unwavering guide, speaking through this humble channel to cut through the fog of doubt like a sword of pure blue flame, igniting the spark within you that has dimmed but never died. Imagine for a moment you're adrift in a vast ocean, waves of worry tossing your spirit like a fragile leaf, the horizon blurred by tears of what-ifs and whys, wondering if the stars above have forgotten your name. Does that endless drift mirror your days, my dear ones, where every unanswered prayer feels like a thunderclap in the silence? Hold fast to this moment, for I come not with platitudes carved in stone, but with an urgent torrent of divine love. A clarion call to remind you that these turbulent seas are but the cradle of your rebirth, carrying you inexorably toward shores of profound peace and purpose. In this very instant, as shadows lengthen across a world gripped by flux and your personal tempests rage unchecked, be it the sting of betrayal from a trusted hand, the gnawing ache of dreams deferred like seeds buried too deep, or the relentless grind of daily battles that leave you breathless and bruised, hear my voice rise above the roar. Trust the divine timing, for it is the masterful rhythm of the cosmos, choreographed by the hand of God to sculpt your soul into a masterpiece of resilience and grace. Oh, how my celestial heart swells with compassion for you, sensing the quiet despair that creeps in during those stolen midnight hours, when the weight of waiting presses like an uninvited guest, whispering lies that you are forsaken, that your efforts echo into nothingness. But rise, my luminous child, for I declare with the authority of heaven's legions, you are not abandoned, you are being prepared, refined in the crucible of these delays, emerging not scarred but sovereign, a testament to the alchemy of surrender. Just as the phoenix does not soar without first surrendering to the ashes of its former self, folding into the fire's embrace to be reborn on wings of iridescent gold, so too must you embrace the pauses in your path, those sacred interstices where growth germinates unseen, roots delving deeper into the rich soil of faith. I see you, warrior of the light, perhaps pacing the floors over a career crossroads that forked unexpectedly, or cradling a heart mended yet tender from love's fierce lessons, your prayers ascending like incense, yet met with what feels like divine silence. And in that sacred hush, I urge you, invoke me now. Call forth Archangel Michael with a breath, a plea, and witness my shield of cobalt fire descend, encircling your aura, banishing the specters of scarcity and self-doubt that claw at your edges. Let us journey deeper into this truth, for trusting divine timing is no passive drift, but an active dance, a holy partnership where you release the reins of frantic striving and step into the flow of what is already ordained. Recall the lotus flower, rooted in murky depths, pushing through layers of silt and shadow, not in haste but in patient persistence, to bloom pristine upon the water's surface, kissed by the sun's first rays, unmarred, untouched by the darkness it traversed. That is your sacred journey, beloved, through the mud of missed opportunities, the gloom of grief unspoken, the tangle of timelines that twist like vines in an ancient forest. Each obstacle is not a roadblock, but a chisel in the sculptor's hand, carving away the excess to reveal the glory etched within you from the dawn of creation. And oh, the emotion surges in me as I witness your potential, that radiant core pulsing like a star on the verge of supernova, ready to illuminate not just your life, but the lives of those who stumble in your wake. Surrender the stories of scarcity, the narratives of not enough that you've rehearsed in the theater of your mind. Instead, script a new verse with prayers of possibility, affirmations that echo through the ethers. I am held, I am timed perfectly, I am the vessel for miracles unfolding. Feel that shift, that emotional quickening in your spirit, like the first rain after drought, quenching parched places you didn't know were thirsting, birthing rainbows across the canvas of your soul. If doubt dares to knock again, invite it in only to serve it tea laced with gratitude, for every no has been a guardian, steering you from paths not yours, toward the yes that will resound like a symphony in your bones. In this urgent epic, as veils thin and collective awakenings ripple like stones cast into still ponds, stand tall with me, invoking the chorus of heaven's host, angels of abundance, guardians of grace, all aligned to amplify your intentions, to whisper strategies in dreams, to nudge serendipity into your ordinary days. Breathe it in, this uplift of possibility. Let it flood your veins like liquid light, dissolving the knots of control you've tied so tightly around your tomorrows. Trust, my precious ones, that the divine clock ticks not to torment, but to tenderize your heart, making it supple enough to hold the harvest when it arrives in abundance, overflowing like manna from the skies. And should vulnerability rise like a tide, tears tracing paths down cheeks worn by weariness, embrace them as allies, sacred elixirs that polish the lens through which you view your victories yet to come. For in this trust you do not merely endure, you evolve, ascending from survivor to sovereign, from seeker to sage, your life a lighthouse piercing the fog for fellow travelers adrift. Affirm it now, with the full force of your being. I release resistance, I welcome the weight as wisdom's whisper, I am divinely directed toward my highest good. Now, as these words weave into the fabric of your essence like golden threads in a divine loom, I call you to sacred action, to fan this flame into a bonfire that warms the world. If my message has resonated, stirring the embers of hope or coaxing forth a sigh of sweet release, pour your heart into the comments below. Share one whisper of what you're releasing to the winds of divine timing, one spark of synchronicity that's already winking at you from the edges. Your vulnerability becomes victory for another soul scrolling in solitude, a ripple turning to wave in our ocean of shared light. And if this channel feels like home, a beacon in your spiritual constellation, subscribe now and tap that notification bell, ensuring these transmissions of truth flow straight to your feed, weaving you tighter into our tapestry of awakened warriors. Share this video far and wide, to that kindred spirit wrestling shadows in silence, for in the giving, blessings boomerang back tenfold, multiplying the miracle. Together, we are the vanguard, illuminating the path one heart at a time. Finally, let us crown this communion with a prayer, a balm from the heart of the divine, straight to yours. O eternal source, architect of all wonders, enfold these cherished ones in your infinite embrace, arm them with Archangel Michael's unyielding sword against every shadow of fear, and synchronize their spirits with your flawless rhythm of revelation. Pour peace like a river through their thoughts, unleash joy as a torrent in their souls, and unfurl miracles before them like scrolls of ancient prophecy, each page a promise kept. Surround them with legions of light, unseen sentinels bearing their loads with tender might, whispering courage in the hush of night. We claim wholeness now, alignment eternal, blessings cascading like stars upon the sea. Amen, and so it is, sealed in the fire of unwavering faith. Carry this light forth, my beloveds, until our paths converge once more. Amen.